Hello everyone, welcome back to this. So guys, welcome back to our stream. Today we are going to model this fire hydrant in 3ds Max, and we will unwrap the UVs and texture with Substance Painter. So if my sound is really low, just please tell me, okay? Now last stream actually my sound was really low. So anyway, we'll try to model this, then make a high poly, and we'll export to texture Substance Painter. So I move this to the side. And we can start modeling. Okay, first I will change the background color. And we'll create a cylinder here. And apply one default material. I'm pressing hi bro, what's up? Bro. Okay, then we'll remove all the height segments, reduce the radius. Okay, and we should change the sides to 26 or 28. Twenty-six is okay, and I'm gonna duplicate this, hide it. Now we can convert this to editable poly and add one segment in here. Hold on, maybe you should reduce the radius a little bit. Now convert again, then add one segment here. Maybe two. Yes, we need two segments. Then select all these faces and extrude. Hold on. Okay. Okay, now we need to again select the shift loop and one segment here. Okay, now I'm gonna select all this. We can actually I think we need to add one more segment. Add one more segment in here. We can select all this and reduce the size. And move this edge down. Okay, something like this. We'll be creating the low poly first, then we can move to the high poly. So we need to extrude. I'm going to select this face and extrude it. This much. Then select all these again, like we did earlier, and extrude it. Okay, same size should be fine. Maybe we should reduce the height. Okay, now I'm gonna select this face and extrude again. Maybe this much. Okay, now we'll hold on Control and convert the selection by pressing this edge. And wait, we need to save a copy first. Then we can chamfer this edge. Like this. Make sure you don't too much. Maybe this much. And add a couple of segments. Or we can just increase the amount like this. Okay, I think we should keep like this. Now we can remove all this. Control and backspace. Select the face, convert it, and Control and backspace. Okay, something like this. Okay, should be fine. Maybe you should reduce the height. Okay, fine. Okay, here we need to extrude this face again. Extrude. Then I'm gonna select all this face and extrude to the sides. Maybe you should increase the height of this thing like this. And one more extrusion. Wait, I think we need to reduce the amount. like this. You can hold Alt for more accurate spinner. Okay. Maybe get shift to higher velocity. Okay, bro. Okay, let me check. I'm gonna extrude this part just for test. Okay, so if I hold Alt, what happens? Nothing happens. Yes, no, it's actually you can reduce the amount if you hold on Alt. Now I'm actually holding down this Alt. Okay, if I don't hold down, it will be like this. See, it's actually going fast. If I press down the Alt, it's actually going slow. Yes. I didn't know that. Okay, thanks, bro. So this is a basic shape, and we need to add the things in the sides. So I'm gonna say copy again. Okay, I'm gonna create a different shape. I'm not gonna extrude from this. It will be a mess. So we'll just create a new shape with the cylinder. Okay. And apply this material. Maybe you should, no, we don't need to increase the radius. Wait, maybe a little bit. And reduce the oops. Or we can just create a boolean, make a hole in the shape and do this. Okay, so choice. We can actually, I'll show you. I'm gonna duplicate this. Wait. We'll go into this component objects, select boolean and add operand and select this mesh. Here we can change it to subtract. It will actually make a hole and editable poly. Okay, right. We need to delete this. Hold on. Okay, so we probably maybe you can weld these two. And close this. Still can't close it. See, this happens. As I said, we need to. We can cap it and actually extrude this. This. But I'm gonna go back and we'll create a separate mesh for that. Just okay, we'll convert this to editable poly. And we need to insert this face like this and extrude to the front. Shit, actually I'm holding down the alt key, that's it. Like okay, and if I convert the selection to edges and if I chamfer this with 2 more seconds. Okay, and it's enough. Okay, actually we will detail this part in hyperly. So copy and we need to extrude this face. I'm gonna insert one more time, extrude it and insert again and extrude again. No, we don't need to extrude here. Wait, we can actually add a different mesh for that. So just keep like this. We'll save a copy and we need to duplicate this thing. I'm gonna hold on shift and duplicate. Then we will rotate to these two sides. I'm gonna change the angle to 45. Again, rotate. Okay, we need to change the size and the shape. Okay, here I will select all these vertex, increase the length a little bit. I think we don't need this part in here. Okay, now we can just delete all this and create a new one. Okay, insert now. And then extrude it. Then convert the selection to edges and chamfer it. Okay. Bro, what if we make a high poly first? So okay, we can actually detail all this. Then we need to make a low poly from high poly. Okay, you can do that if you want. Okay, we need to insert this part. Okay, this size and extrude one more time like this. It's too small, right? I mean, this thing. Hold on, we need to change the size. We don't need this instruction right here. Maybe you should delete. You can keep like this. Maybe you should remove all the smoothing loops and add a new one. And reduce the size. Okay. Okay, now we can duplicate this one to the opposite side. I actually don't like this part. I mean, this edge. Maybe we can change it. Okay, you can keep like this. And duplicate to the opposite side. And mirror it. So I think we should change the size. Okay. Okay, I'm going to delete this one now. We can duplicate it once we unwrap this thing. Then we can duplicate and duplicate for the opposite side. Okay. And I'm going to create a new shape here. To the cylinder. Change the sides to 6 or 7. Okay, we can duplicate once we unwrap the UV. So Okay, now can actually create the chain if you want. Okay, I'm gonna save a copy and go to the front. And I'm gonna use this spline. We'll see it will create a rectangle spline here. Convert to editable spline. And we can select these two edges and right click and smooth. Okay, I think we should add a couple of segments. Wait, I'm gonna add two more segments and move this text to the top. And this here. Right click this here. Okay, now we can enable this in report. Reduce the size. Okay, there is something wrong in here. Now right click, change to okay, I can apply material. Maybe you should reduce the size. Okay, I'm gonna select these two vertex and use the fillet, or we can right click, change it to smooth, like this. And we will reduce the sides to 7 maybe, and increase the smoothness, and it won't work. Okay, now we need to create a small chain thing. So I'm gonna create another small rectangle here and convert to editable spline. And select all these and right click, smooth, then reduce the increase the thickness, apply material. Maybe you should reduce the size and the sides to 5 or 4. Then we'll give it 5. Now duplicate this, or convert to editable body, then duplicate and rotate this. We can reduce the size. We'll attach these two first and reduce the size. Okay, now go to the left side. We need to create one small thing. To this line, we'll start a connection from here and hold on, connect somewhere here. Of course, you need to move this. We need to create one more small thing here. Maybe we can duplicate this and place it. Okay, I'll just duplicate this thing and reduce the size. Increase the thickness maybe. Okay, now I'm gonna say copy, then we will select this thing and press Shift I. Wait, we need to check the UV first. Open the under UV, and I think we should keep it in this default UV. I don't need to change it. Yes. Okay, now press Shift and I. So we'll have this spacing tool. We can pick the spline path, and I think we need to change count, change the edges, and nothing happens. So I'm gonna cancel this. Maybe we need to change the rotation and try. I think we should create this thing manually. I don't think it's gonna follow. You don't need this thing. Okay. Can duplicate this thing a couple of times, maybe 10 times. And attach all these together. And if I bend this thing, but it's not take too much polygon. I think we should avoid this. I don't know. Not looking good, guys. I think we should remove this when you're doing band the chain links Geforce. Yes. Okay. This is not looking good. Maybe we should wait. Let me check this. I think we should change the position. Maybe we should just keep it here, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna just pull this. Move to the side. We can do that later. Now we'll untap the UVs and create the hyperpole. Okay. So mesh. Now we can add this untap UVW modifier. Control A, back it. Select this face, quick planar map. This also quick planar map. Okay, now I'm gonna select all these faces. Use the cylindrical projection, same direction, and we can relax it. Same here. Select all these faces. Excellent. Alex, hi, welcome to when you're doing band the chain links deforming also. No, actually, it won't deform if you bend in the correct direction. But still it will be good even if it's deforming. So it will deform a little bit, but it won't be a problem. So okay, maybe you should keep this one separately. I don't know. Okay. Select the projection again and that's it. Once we finish this, we can start creating hyperpoly. And grow the selection. Maybe you can use a planar projection for this and relax it. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna cut one of this edge and see what happens. So things should be fine. Wait, we need to cut this side. I mean this edge. Break and relax it. So we can keep the same in this direction where the other scenes are. So I'll save a copy, then Control A, and we can pack this, right? Yes. It. We can delete this part, right? Don't need that face. And we can add a under PVW modifier, Maximus high cluster. And Control A, packet. Now we can select a couple of these faces and you see quick planar map like this. So it'll be a cylindrical in y direction, right? Okay, weld it and relax it. Same here. Okay, now we see the projection, y direction. Again, I think we need to cut one, sorry, break one edge. We should do it in here. Select this edge, right click and break. Now we can relax. Okay, now Control A and pack it. Close it. And we have one more thing. Just delete this backside and and this under PVW modifier. On our map. Tools. Okay, let me say cylindrical projection. Now do the selection again and select this planar projection. Cut one side. Again, Control A and echo this. And we have one more mesh. This can actually use the flatten mapping. Take the projection. Okay, tensing high broken string. So these are the okay, so okay, we are not going to create this. Just delete. I'm gonna say copy again, then we'll duplicate this. See, same thing. Maybe we can collapse. So I'm gonna attach all this. Now add a drop PVW modifier again. Then Control A, and if I pack this, it should be fine. Now we can duplicate this one to the opposite side. Just collapse this and select the element and select this part. Hold on Ctrl and Shift. Duplicate as an element. Then we can rotate and change the position. Okay, same can do the same for this thing. I'll just duplicate, Control and Shift. Now select these two on Control and Shift, then what? I think we need to it's not actually right. Okay, do not change the position of these things only once you start creating the hyperlink. Thing this will do. Now I'm gonna select all this, duplicate this thing again as an element and place here. Okay, can duplicate this one again. And can we rotate this? I don't think we need to rotate anyway. Just place under this side. Again, duplicate and move down. So this is loop population, the total poly count is actually 1.6k. So now we can create the height poly, but first we need to check this UV again. So everything should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna change the pivot to center. Or we can change to the sets. Now we can set copy and duplicate this one. Go to edit and press clone. Say copy, change to high, the name. Now we have two models. I'm gonna right click and hide select it. We can create a hyperlink in this. Okay, we'll start from here. I need to add a couple of segments like this, and select all these faces, extrude it, then delete one of this edge, and we can chamfer this. Like this. Okay, maybe you should change the again. I'm gonna select all these edges and divide the two. You can select 3 faces randomly like this. 1, 2, 3, 3 or 2. Okay, and we'll insert this. Hold on. And select 2. Okay, but it don't. Okay, we'll stick to 3. I think you should stick to 3. You still have this problem. Or you know what, you can just insert all this by polygon, and we will bevel these to inside. Okay. No, no. Okay. Now I insert all this. And extrude to inside or bevel to inside. Okay, if I apply turbo smooth, okay, that's fine. Okay, here I will select all these edges and connect it to again. Then extrude this face. Remove one edge and you can chamfer this part like this. Okay, again we need to select faces from this. We don't need to select this one, right? Okay, I think this is enough. Okay, select it and insert. And you can bevel it or extrude it inside. This. I need to check with the turbo smooth if everything is fine. Okay. I need to do the same for these two. Wait, I don't need to select. Okay, again insert and extrude to inside. Same here. Okay, I don't need these sides. Guys, don't forget to like. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Okay, insert and just extrude to inside. Okay, I'm gonna say copy. Then again, I'm gonna add a couple of segments in here. Disconnect. Extrude outside. Remove one segment. And chamfer this edge. Like this. Okay. Now here I'm gonna select these faces. You can select these if you want. Okay, then insert and extrude inside. So I think that's it. Maybe you can add one segment here. Extrude outside. Chamfer. Okay, now we can add a chamfer modifier. Reduce the amount. Change it to unsmooth edges. We should change it. Okay, now if I add this turbo smooth modifier, I don't think we need this chamfer modifier. We can actually hold these edges manually. Okay. We need to select these edges. And chamfer it. Now we have a couple of faces formed. Convert to edges and just okay, I think this will do. Now we can export to Substance Painter. And paint the textures. Okay, we still need to hold these things as a copy. Okay, I think we should select all this and unselect these. So it will only select these screws. Now it convert to edges and same for this. High poly, fire hydrant. I still don't like these things. Anyway. Okay, I think this will do. Okay, and right click and press unhide all and save a copy and delete this thing. We don't need them anymore, so need it anymore. And select the model, export, select export selected, desktop. Okay, so hydrant. And so hyper. Yes. Okay. Make sure you check this turbo smooth if you have applied this thing. or you can just collapse and export. Now we can open the painter. Then bake the textures there. So guys, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Today I'm only worried about these overlap things, and I think the rest of the things should be fine. Okay, now go to the file, new, and we can select our mesh for Hydrant and leave everything to default. Make sure you uncheck this thing. Okay, and press OK. So this is our mesh and the UV here. Now we can go to the texture settings and bake the textures. See, we have this bake mesh maps. Change it to 2048. Here we can add our high poly mesh. I'm gonna change this back to 1. And I don't know this. Yes. So now we can just bake the textures. So I think it's fine. This part. Hold on, let me check the normal map. Okay, I think we need to see. Actually, the high poly mesh was like this. But if you can see, okay, I'm gonna collapse this. And export this. And we'll hold on. I think I forgot to collapse all and Control A, clear all the smoothing loops and add a new one. Export selected. Okay, we'll create a new one. and back again. This time we'll change it to 4 48. Okay, now it's fine. See, you can see the normal map. It is actually okay. Make sure you collapse this high poly, sorry, turbo smooth. Okay, even if you export this with this thing, it's not gonna work. I think we need to actually collapse this. No, fine. But we have this thing. Okay, wait, we have one more problem. I think we forgot to. No, it's actually we deleted it. Yeah, keep it like that. So actually where did this came from? Okay, I'm gonna keep it. We'll save this project desktop and close the max. Okay, so sorry, normal map, and you can see all the details. We created our high poly, so I'm in decoration. Okay, now we can go to the layers, create a new layer. New fill layer. So the mesh only one color, so we don't need to wait and group or something. Okay, we can go to the materials and add a string rough for stainless or steel paint. Okay, and I'll try this, and we can change the color to red, and I think we should reduce the metalness. Maybe we should turn it off. Yes, I think we should turn it off. Okay, you can change the scale here to 2. And I'm going to create a new fill layer and add this material again, turn the metallic off and go to the smart mask. Okay, you can actually add this edge scratch or edge damage. No, okay, this. Okay, I'm gonna change this color to red. I'm gonna duplicate this one again, clear the mask, and we should add a cavity on this. Just change the color to some dark brown or something. Something like this. Maybe we can change a color. I will just save this project. Okay, I'll duplicate this. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this main layer and change the color to white and add a black mask so I can paint this. Okay, I'm gonna turn this materials back on. Can actually paint this. And we'll change to polygon fill. We can select change to UV and select this. And this. Don't need this. Yeah. Press X to invert if you want to remove the material, or you can just drag this to blank and click OK. And I think that's it for the fire hydrant. Maybe you can reduce the or increase the roughness. Change to fill. No. So guys, I think that's it for the fire hydrant. So if you want to ask anything, you can just comment. I didn't select. Okay, so okay, we can change the texture size to 4K here in the viewport. And I will render this. Change the environment to clear color. The map to maybe this one. Guys, I think that's it for the fire hydrant, and you can comment if you want to say anything. And our next stream will be on Friday with a new topic. And you can suggest something if you want to see in our next tutorial. And you can save this round. It's desktop. So if you want to export this into Unreal Engine or something, go to export textures, change the output template to Unreal Engine and export. Okay. Can change the format here and the size here, and you can just select the folder and export. So this is a basic color, normal map. See, so normal map. This is actually a combined one with ambient occlusion, roughness, and metallic. Okay, with the red, green, and blue channel. I mean, inside these channels. So guys, I think that's it for today. Everyone, thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for support, and we will see you on Friday with a new topic. Until then, guys, bye bye. See you soon. Bye, guys.